Thank you very much, Mr. PRO, Ismail Abojang, for a wonderful introduction. Distinguished members of the press, esteemed members of Busumbala community, and all those gathered here today, a special mention of the village Alcalo, my very own dad, and the indefatigable members of the VDC, Mr. Dembo Sonko and Mr. Lamin Jata. Thank you for taking time to witness this day with us. We are here today on behalf of the Busumbala Youth and Sports Committee, in collaboration with the Village Development Committee, to address an issue of significant concern and urgency. The long overdue Busumbala Mini Stadium project. This project, initially envisioned as a beacon of hope for youth development and community engagement, was planned to span 6 months. Instead, we find ourselves 6 years later with little to show, left with a project still in its infancy and a community that deserves answers. Background and initial efforts. Let me begin by painting a clear picture of our journey thus far. On 18th June 2018, this project was initiated with enthusiasm and a shared commitment between the Gambia Football Federation and our community. The project's objective was simple yet vital: to construct a mini stadium that would serve as a central hub for sports, community gatherings, and local development. It was a dream that Busumbala embraced wholeheartedly. In our commitment to support this effort, since the fencing of the main perimeter fence was not part of the project, the Busumbala Youth and Sports Committee, along with local youth teams and community members, volunteered their time and labor to expedite the initial phases. Our young people dug foundations, molded blocks, and even laid the concrete for the main perimeter fence. We rallied resources from the community and received substantial contributions, including $250,000 from the Brikama Area Council, 100 bags of cement from Honorable Muhammad Kante, 100 bags of cement from the late Solomar, may his soul rest in peace, over $200 physical cash from the Village Development Committee, over $150,000 from inhabitant fees, and $50,000 from our diaspora community. This collective effort underscores the community's unwavering dedication to this project. Attempts to engage the GFF and continued delays. However, despite our contributions and ongoing efforts, the project remains far from completion. Our attempts to collaborate with the GFF have been extensive. Over the years, we have sent formal letters, made countless phone calls, and held multiple meetings with GFF officials. Some of the most significant meetings took place on October 17, 2020, March 10, 2021, May 13, 2022, and November 29, 2023. During these meetings, we conveyed our concerns, discussed timelines, and sought updates on the progress and management of the project. Unfortunately, each meeting seemed to yield more promises than actual results. In the November 2023 meeting, a representative from FIFA joined us to inspect the project site. We were encouraged by their positive response to the location's topography and dimensions, and they expressed an interest in financially supporting the construction of the main perimeter fence, which was not earlier part of the project. This was a significant development as it demonstrated international recognition of the site's potential and the importance of completing this project. The inclusion of the main perimeter fence into the project by the FIFA representative resulted to GFF disbursing $246,000 for the continuation of the main perimeter fence. Unfortunately, despite FIFA's involvement, we are able to see the promised resources effectively applied to address the basic construction needs. Financial concerns and project quality. The financial investment seen falls short of what is needed, especially for a project of this scale. Our own estimates after a bill of quantity indicate that the main perimeter fence alone requires an investment of no less than $3 million. and this doesn't even account for the cost associated with creating a high standard pitch. The current state of the pitch is, quite frankly, unacceptable. Originally, the plan would include a robust drainage system to maintain a well-kept grass field, but this aspect has been completely overlooked. Instead, loamy soil was brought to the site with the intent of laying grass directly upon it. Without the proper groundwork and drainage, any attempt to grow the main grass will be futile, especially given our climate. This compromises not only the quality of the field, but also its durability and safety for players. Broader community, regional, and national impact. The delays and setbacks in this project extend beyond Busumbala. They affect the entire region and, by extension, the nation. Completing this mini stadium project will provide Busumbala's youths and the youth of surrounding regions with a safe and supportive environment for sports and structured activities. It would mean creating a space for community events, celebrations, and gatherings that strengthen the social fabric of the region. On a broader scale, a facility like this supports the GFF missions of fostering football talent and strengthening local sports infrastructure. It could serve as a venue for regional tournaments, attracting young athletes from across the country, fostering regional unity, and encouraging the spirit of healthy competition. A completed stadium could potentially attract attention from national teams and sports associations, establishing Busumbala as a training ground for national events and offering opportunities for talent identification and development on a national level. A call to action, the path forward. We are not here to dwell on frustrations, but rather to propose a constructive solution. We believe that our patience and support have demonstrated our commitment to collaboration. However, we also believe that it is time to establish a clear and final timeline for the completion of this project. Today, we are issuing a formal ultimatum to the GFF. 6 months, we are granting a final 6-month period for substantial progress on the Busumbala Mini Stadium project. By this, we mean visible, verifiable, and concrete advancement that reflects a genuine commitment to completion. If by May 2025 we do not see significant progress, we will have no choice but to take matters into our own hands. Should the GFF fail to meet this deadline, the Busumbala Youth and Sports Committee, with the support of our Village Development Committee, explore all means there is to terminate the existing agreement and assume full responsibility for this project. While we recognize that this path may be more challenging, we are prepared to move forward, brick by brick, to fulfill the promise of this facility for our community. We will explore every avenue, mobilize our resources, and continue seeking support from local and international stakeholders who believe in our mission. Closing remarks. In closing, let us remember that this project is not just about building a mini stadium. It is about building a legacy. It is about empowering Busumbala youths, fostering community pride, and creating a space that reflects our aspirations and resilience. We call upon the GFF to fulfill their commitment, to recognize the importance of this project, and to work alongside us to bring this vision to fruition. Let this press conference serve as a call to action, a call for accountability, cooperation, and shared commitment to a brighter future for Busumbala. Thank you.